Welcome to the Daily Umbrella for June 4th, 2026. In the next few minutes, we'll cover some of the top headlines, local developments, community events, and a few lighter stories making news around Iowa today. We'll start with a personal milestone. Shane Goodman, president and publisher of Big Green Umbrella Media, is celebrating 25 years with the organization. In a reflective column, Goodman recounts how a career move took his family from Iowa to Nebraska in 2001, where he worked in printing and publishing. What began as an ambitious expansion plan evolved into a decades-long journey that eventually led him back home to Iowa and the growth of CityView and several related media ventures. Looking back, he says the most important part of the journey wasn't newspapers or printing presses. It was the people who supported, challenged, and inspired him along the way. Turning to state news, Iowa drivers will soon notice a change on many rural roads. Governor Kim Reynolds has signed legislation raising the default speed limit on Iowa's two-lane highways from 55 miles per hour to 60. Supporters argue that modern vehicle safety features and recent traffic safety laws justify the increase, while opponents worry about visibility challenges and encounters with farm equipment on rural roads. The new law takes effect later this summer. Politics also remains active across the state. The race to replace retiring U.S. Senator Joni Ernst is now officially underway after primary voters selected Republican Congresswoman Ashley Hinson and Democratic State Senator Josh Turek as their nominees. Both candidates now head into the general election campaign with 5 months to persuade Iowa voters. At the local level, Polk County politics experienced a significant shakeup. Longtime county supervisor and board chair Matt McCoy was defeated in the Democratic primary by John Forbes, signaling potential changes ahead for county leadership and priorities. In other Iowa news, authorities continue investigating a serious collision between a semi-truck and a train in Poweshiek County. The accident resulted in one fatality, another injury, and a major train derailment that temporarily closed portions of Highway 21. Looking at the weather, central Iowa can expect scattered afternoon rain and storms through the end of the work week, with temperatures remaining in the mid-80s. Allergy sufferers may want to take note that grass pollen levels are currently high. If you're looking for something to do this week, the Des Moines area has plenty to offer. The Des Moines Playhouse opens its production of Noises Off, while Iowa Stage Theater Company presents I'm Gonna Marry You, Tobey Maguire. Mainframe Studios hosts its monthly First Friday event with open artist studios, live music, and family-friendly activities. Ballet Des Moines is also launching its summer tour with performances across the state, including a stop at Waterworks Park. Among local recognition, check out the results of CityView's Best of Des Moines Awards. Raygun earned top honors as the Best East Village store, followed by Raccoon Forks Trading Company and Kin. In business and community news, Altoona Living magazine highlights the story of Vinnie Nielsen Banda, who reflects on growing up with both African American and Mexican heritage. He describes spending time between his mother's home in Houston and his father's community near the Mexican border, experiences that helped shape his identity and perspective. Fuel prices delivered some good news this week. According to AAA, Iowa's average gasoline price dropped by 21 cents to $3.91 per gallon. In the Des Moines area, some of the lowest reported prices are around $3.52 per gallon in Indianola. Diesel prices, however, remain elevated compared to last year. In sports, the New York Knicks captured Game 1 of the NBA Finals, despite an early injury scare involving star guard Jalen Brunson. Meanwhile, the French Open delivered one of the tournament's biggest surprises when world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka suffered a dramatic collapse and elimination after appearing poised to advance. And finally, today's Daily Umbrella closes with a little humor. Readers were asked to solve a Beatles-themed baker's riddle, with answers including playful favorites like "Loaf is all you need." Today's new question: how do you make a gold cake? That's your Daily Umbrella for June 4th, 2026. Thanks for listening and have a great day.